everyone. Here is SV 650 2016 by Suzuki. The lovely guys at HBC in Nottingham have given me this for an hour as a part of their National SV Test Ride Day, and that's why I got on it. So I booked in. This is in the gorgeous matte black, as you can see. Very nice. It kind of stops the lines a bit though. I mean, you can't see the lines of the tank or anything so well. It had 4 miles on it when he handed me the key. And it looks stunning. Very sleek, very narrow, nice light steering. So yeah, they've gone back to the single round headlight now. The frame looks a little bit different to me. It's same engine, they've just upped the power a little bit and kept the torque. The torque is the same, but it's a bit higher up the rev range. So we're going to go through the startup procedure. As you can see, the nice dash there, and this is brightness adjustable as well that I've seen. So on there you've got obviously miles, digital rev counter, digital temperature gauge, gear indicator, everything, but we've got no modes or traction control on this. It's just grassroots. So, and it's also got the one touch start, no clutch required anymore. So if you touch that, it will keep turning over until the engine fires up. And it is very, very nice. Let's wait for these cars to go. Okay. That sounds nice, doesn't it? And down here so you can hear the... And when you're riding along, the induction noise is incredible. And what it's also got, I meant to say this when I was riding the GSX 1000, it's got what's called I think it's low RPM assist. So when you're in gear, put the clutch in gear. Now, my hand isn't on the throttle now, and I'm just putting my foot on the back brake. You just find the bite on the clutch, and you watch this. It picks the revs up by about 200 RPM automatically. That's to help stop stalls and help you move away smoothly. If you watch this again, look. That's it. And I'm not doing anything with my hand. And it really works and it really helps. Although I did stall leaving the dealers, but yeah, mirrors, lovely shape. I can see brilliantly out of those. They're nice and high up. Yeah, I've given it a little bit of a blast on the dual carriageway. It dealt with it fine. The induction growl, lovely, amazing. Now, I'm going to have to repeat myself because my camera wasn't recording. Yeah, the brakes are just kind of adequate, which is the norm for most low price Suzukis now. I feel very comfortable on it. It's not intimidating, the power. I read that the torque is higher up in the rev range than what it used to be, but I wouldn't say that's so much of a downside because I've had it at full power now, and you're getting I'd say 90% of the torque anyway until you reach that peak RPM, which is about, I think it's just over 8,000 that you get that. It makes you feel so confident. I just wanted to demonstrate the ride on this is lovely. It absorbs bumps, but as I said earlier, the damping is quite slow. Sorry, the rebound is very slow, so you're not springing up all the time and then just going up and down and up and down. It works how it should. It's really, I don't know. I can't think of a word for it. That was a big one. But that's fine. Yeah, and again, all I can say is it just builds confidence and builds confidence with whatever that you're doing. I really hope the microphone's picking that up. I've got to be careful here. They have old ladies stood in the field with a speed camera. I've tried to avoid as many reviews of this as possible because I knew I was going to ride it. I wanted to come in with it impartially, and it's great. I'm really, I don't know. This morning when I left the house, I thought, oh, let's just go and ride it. No, it wasn't. It didn't inspire excitement in me, or I just didn't. I just thought, oh well, SV. There's thousands of them. Let's go and see. It's lovely. It's great. I keep saying lovely now. Yeah. I like it. I do like it. If I was shopping for a first bike again, I'd be tempted by this, knowing what I know now. I'd say if you're in the market for a new bike and you're a new rider and have just passed your DAS, this is a great bike for you. It's good. You've got to make it work. You've got to make it work to give you the power, but it's rewarding. Woo! Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you actually f***ing kidding me? I don't know what tyres it's got on, but they're gripping well to say they're not broken in. Woo! I tell you what, this is fun. This is really fun. My knees are really close together. If the tank is really close. It's such a natural riding position. And I don't know if it's restricted to only the matte black version, but the nice matte black bars, much better than those horrible shiny ones that they've been doing for the last, I don't know, 15 years. And when you stop at the lights, your legs are almost straight, so you haven't got to put your legs out wide. A nice narrow at the seat at the front. It's a little firm. Your controls, again, you can see that they're on every budget Suzuki. But as I've said before, if they are working and they serve a function, what's the problem? I'll tell you something, it's really shocked me, this has. It was kind of running out of steam a bit at 3 figures. Price on this is £5,500, which is almost exactly the same as a new MT-07. I think the slightly more sensible people will go for this, mainly because of the colour schemes they've got, which is blue, white, red and this matte black. whereas the MT-07 is a bit more loud, a bit more garish, which is my taste actually. And it looks slightly more aggressive. This is more of a ready to be made into a calf racer, whereas the MT-07 is an out and out new angular naked. I have loved pretty much every minute of me riding this. It's very enjoyable. Slow riding is very easy. The clutch, I mean, I know that's something to do with the chain and stuff, but the clutch bites immediately. The pegs are quite low and forward. They're in a very nice position. The riding position is extremely natural.